Most people think quitting smoking is about willpower, but if you work in a restaurant, you know that it's not that simple because in a restaurant, smoking isn't just a nasty habit. It's a part of the culture. If you ever work during a rush, you know how that pressure's like, tickets stacking up, grill full of food, fryers, like all the baskets are in the fryers making that awful screeching noise. And not to mention all the customers and the door dashers, bro. They're staring you down as you're making the food. It's just overstimulating. You're on your feet under pressure mentally and physically for hours. So when the rush stops, when the tickets stop printing out, your brain automatically wants relief. And smoking is the fastest way to satisfy that urge. And when the environment is as stressful and as depressing as it is, your coworkers become the only people that can make the environment actually enjoyable. So sometimes it's not even the peer pressure that gets to you. It's the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So when everybody steps outside and they start passing around the vape or the pen, it doesn't just feel like smoking, it feels like bonding. Because whether it's the buzz from nicotine or the high from THC, it's serving you a purpose. It's taking the edge off. But it also makes you feel alive. For many, smoke breaks are the only times where they can actually have room to breathe, which is ironic now that I'm actually saying it out my mouth and not from a script. But after enough shifts, your brain starts wiring a new pattern. Work, stress, smoke, relief. Work, stress, smoke, relief. And it just gets hardwired into your brain. And when you're in an environment where vaping is part of the culture, just a norm in that area, it makes it hard to break that loop, right? Because you're trying to quit something that your workplace reinforces shift and shift after shift. Which is why I say the restaurant industry is one of the hardest places to quit smoking. I remember my first time I hit a pen on a closing shift at my first job. Back then, it didn't even feel like addiction. It felt like relief. Just relief from school, from work, from trying to fit in as a 16-year-old who was entering high school after the pandemic, 2021. But where I work at now, I'm a manager, so like things are different now because I could either be the chill manager who hits the pen and just continues the vibe, or I can actually be the sober, clear-minded one that actually leads the shift and leads by example. Also, I'm actually 20 now, and my lungs aren't what they used to be. So the brain fog and just the energy dips before the shift just get to me now. So I'm left with two choices. If I keep choosing the yard, I might never become the person I know I'm capable of being. But if I do choose to be sober, I can actually do what I want to do with my life, which is create content.